Khalid, Ilebaye, Phyna, Bryann, Groovy.
Hello and welcome to Bbnaija Level Up Week 3, as I'll be giving you the rundown of everything that you missed today. First of all, let's talk about the head of house games. Of course, you know that every Monday, Biggie would always have the housemates to play a type of game in the arena, just to make sure that one housemate becomes the head of house for the whole week. And since the past 2 weeks, a lot of viewers have been supporting or trying to make sure that level 2 housemates get to win the head of house games. Now they've lost 2 times, and today made it the 3rd time they lost the head of house game. So Adekunle became the head of house for week 3, and this is representing level 1 housemates, which means that all housemates on level 2 are going to start for 1 week. So, and at the end of the day, level 1 housemates will have to nominate level 2 housemates for possible eviction this Sunday. So guys, remember that we have new housemates in the house, 2 riders who are representing Biggie in the house as his agents. So we have CHICHI and Rachel. So CHICHI, Rachel and HERMES didn't participate in the head of house games. So every other housemate, of course, did participate, which made it Modella and Deji's first time of participating in the head of house games. So at the end of the first challenge, 3 housemates made it to the final round, which was Khalid, Pharmsavi and Adekunle. So Adekunle representing level 1, Pharmsavi representing level 2, and Khalid representing level 2. So I thought that this would give level 2 housemates like an edge, over level 1 housemate, which was Adekunle, because he was just the only champion that made it to the final round. At the end of the day, they had to throw in some balls and some cones, and with the numbers they have, they'll have to add it up, and then that will actually give us the winner. So at the end of the whole game, at the end of the entire game, Adekunle became the winner, and it was crowned and announced by Biggie that he is the new head of house. So let us see what Adekunle's reign is going to look like. So far, ELOSWAG and HERMES, they disappoint us. They've been keeping it, giving it to us back to back. So let's see how Adekunle is going to, enjoy or give us his reign. Let's see what's going to happen during his own time. So SHEGGZ and Modella were disqualified from the head of house games because Biggie did mention that they should all stop the game, but I think they did some moves, and also Biggie saw that and he had to disqualify them. So they didn't make it to any of the rounds, obviously. So immediately after the head of house games, Biggie made an announcement in the arena that all level 1 housemates should head to level 2 house, and all level 2 housemates should head to level 1 house. So this was the announcement Biggie had to make during the head of house games, and it was a house swap. So now level 1 housemates are upstairs and level 2 housemates are downstairs.
Leave the arena now and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Just a comment. And of course, we saw the reaction from Amaka, Phyna, and the rest of the level 2 housemates, how they felt, because when they entered the house and they saw how big, how spacious the house was, so beautiful with the artworks, with the the interior decor. They really loved it. And in the other house, when they all moved in, they were all disappointed. And they all, some of them started complaining that the house was dirty, some were saying all sorts of things. Some of them had to rush to get a bed for themselves. At the end of the day, some had to share a bed. So they would have to, they'll have an idea of what these guys have been going through. Looking at the fact that they had a smaller space compared to what they enjoyed, in the main house. So now level 2 housemates are in the main house, and of course it's spacious, it's big, it's brighter, and of course a lot of vibes and moves in the house. So let's see how these guys would enjoy their new house this week. Let's see what's gonna happen, and of course look forward to all the content coming out from this houses. So just right after the head of house games, of course, Adekunle had to sit with his fellow housemates for them to decide who they'll be putting up for nomination this week. But apparently, his level 1 housemates were busy arranging themselves, busy trying to fix themselves up in the new house. Of course, it was a new house, so they didn't have time to nominate. So Biggie called Adekunle, after some minutes to share the nominated housemates. So he did mention Ilebaye, Bryann, Khalid, Phyna, and Groovy. So it's Groovy, Ilebaye, Phyna, Bryann, and Khalid. And these housemates are up for possible eviction this Sunday. So which makes it the second time now for Phyna, because when Phyna heard her name, when Biggie announced the nominated housemates, Phyna busted into tears. Of course, it's overwhelming week in, week out. Like, this is no rest. So the housemates that were all nominated, of course, Biggie gave them the warning that they are not allowed to campaign or canvass for votes while on TV. And of course they know these rules, but Biggie had to remind them so that they don't make that mistake trying to save themselves in the house. So let's see how it goes for these 5 housemates, who are up for possible eviction this Sunday. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what their vibes will look like, because they have more games to win. They have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is the wager task, and they have to win their wager, or else, these guys would, I won't say they would starve, but they need to really put in so much effort to make sure that they don't lose their wager on Friday. So I wish them all the best. I wish all level 2 housemates the best. I really just hope that they come out of their shells more and then work in unity to make sure that they win their wager on Friday. So just after when Biggie announced the nominated housemates for week 3, Biggie also wished Modella, our fine model in the house, a happy birthday. So today is Modella's birthday. We wish you a happy birthday, Modella, as she celebrates today. And of course, remember that Modella is a fake housemate in the house. So Modella, we want to see more of your moves and vibes in the house. Let's see what you're going to bring. This is a new week. Disrupt. Do something. Do something in this house. Do something. We're really expecting that you do something. Of course, if you guys remember from the conversations, I think 2 days ago or yesterday, Bryann and Modella have been very close. They've been talking, and Bryann did mention to Modella that he likes her. So let's see how this goes. Remembering, looking at the fact that Ilebaye and Bryann are actually friends, or they like each other, or they vibe with each other and all of that. And Ilebaye and Bryann also had like a clash tonight in their new house. They had a clash tonight where Bryann had to tell Ilebaye that she should go and cruise with her dad, talking to her. You guys had an argument in the house, so why are you calling her dad? I felt that was just so rude for you. For Bryann to involve Ilebaye's dad in their arguments. That was so uncalled for. But let's see how it goes in the coming week. Let's see, in the coming days, let's see what's going to happen in the house for level 2 housemates. And the fact that Ilebaye and Modella also had a clash on, I think on Saturday or Sunday. No, on Sunday when they had to make their hair at the salon. There was this gist between Modella and Ilebaye using the edge control. Saying that, oh, I have some upstairs. I'll give some to you when we get upstairs. And Modella had to give our edge control to Ilebaye to use at the salon. So when she got upstairs, she needed to use the edge control, and Ilebaye actually changed the story. So that triangle, honestly, it's really something else right now between Ilebaye, Modella, and Bryann. So let's see how it goes between these guys. Let's see what's gonna happen this coming week. We can't really tell, and I like the fact that this season is unpredictable. You cannot say this is who the winner is. You cannot say this is who the loser is. And of course, the tale for the week. Remember, for every week where they play the Elder House games, there's always a tale. Last week we had 2 tales of the house, which was DOTUN and CHICHI. But for this week, Groovy, which is week 3. So for week 3, the tail of the house is Groovy. So Groovy is the tail of the house, and it's going to, of course, when Biggie announces what it's going to do, it will definitely have to abide with Biggie's rules to make sure he doesn't get disqualified or doesn't, get thrown out of the game. So definitely will do what Biggie wants it to do. So guys, that's all we have for you today. Head of house games, Adekunle won, and of course 5 housemates up for possible eviction this Sunday, which is for week 3, and of course fights are already happening in both houses. Again, the houses have, the housemates have been swapped in different houses, so now it's a switch, but they all maintain level 1 and level 2. So guys, thank you all for watching this video, and of course keep following us on all our platforms at OLORISUPERGAL, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at OLORISUPERGAL. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, which is OLORISUPERGAL TV. Like, share, comment, and of course I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.